Hello Sagittarius, this is Carrie with your bonus reading. Congratulations guys, you guys came in third as the most viewed video for the first half of June, and therefore here we are with an extra reading for you, taking a look at some past, present, and future energies when it comes to a connection that you are focused on for this reading. General reading as always guys, so it will not apply to everybody, so take from it what makes sense as always. So let's get started. We're going to be using the What's Brewing Spilling the Beans deck. That's by Fire Witch Tarot. And then we'll grab some cards from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. And then we'll clarify everything throughout the reading with some tarot. All right, so let's get started. Past energies of the connection. So what did you guys have to deal with in the past when it comes to the connection, the person that you're thinking about here? So I'm not using any I'm not using any focus cards initially like I have done in previous readings. We're just going to get right into the messages. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius for this bonus reading. Past energies. What do we need to know here? The past energies that you are dealing with. We have trash, throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. So maybe in the past, you did end up getting rid of things, people, attachments that were no longer serving a purpose. And maybe that includes this connection, or by doing that, it really allowed you to clear up whatever it was that you needed to in order to make way for this person to be a part of your life. We'll see. Let's grab a couple more cards for past energies of the connection here. What does this say? Standing your ground, ready for battle, defending yourself. Yeah, these two cards for me kind of go together. You know, you had to get rid of people, connections, anything toxic perhaps in your life that just really was not working for you. And that's you taking a stand, trying to improve the quality of your life, not just romantically, but maybe every aspect of your life, you know? And then this is the bottom card, we have insecure. So either you were feeling really insecure in your life at that time, and therefore you decided to really take a stand and maybe focus on things, people, connections, surrounding yourself with people that can uplift you, okay? But we'll clarify, of course, everything with tarot. So let's do that. I'm going to start with my Tabby tarot teacher here. So let's clarify the trash message. Throwing away, getting rid of things, people, and tossing things out. Unnecessary baggage, perhaps. So, angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius, clarifying the trash message. What is it that you got rid of or threw away? We've got a reverse card right here. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. So in the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles is the lack of money, excessive spending, missed chances, something was really unstable. Okay. So if that's what it was that you were dealing with in this connection, that it was unstable, you decided to get rid of it. You got rid of it because something there just was not working. And maybe because of whatever wasn't working, that contributed also to why you were really feeling insecure. So this is you taking a stand to really detach from certain someones or certain individuals. It doesn't have to be romantic either. It could have been friends. It could have even been a toxic relationship with a family member. My divine feminines, you're coming through as the Queen of Swords. So this really makes sense for me, how you might have just used that sword to get rid of things and people that no longer were serving a purpose in your life. And it really makes sense how it's clarifying this card. Standing your ground. You weren't going to be putting up with anyone's nonsense anymore. You know, so what I'm getting for some of you is you would rather be single than stay in a relationship that really was trash. You know, it just wasn't good. Because I'm also getting, because again, we've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. lost opportunities. And I feel that while you were with this person, it could have just been a really toxic relationship. While you were with them, you were missing all of these amazing opportunities to be with someone else that could have really offered you the love that you were looking for. So you took a stand as the Queen of Swords. You're taking a stand. You faced the truth of what was really going on. This is you as well, being more independent. You didn't need this person to carry you, you know? So I'm getting here that for my feminines especially, you really put up those boundaries around yourself and keeping people outside of your circle that no longer served a purpose. And that's why we've got this. You experienced a tower moment. So yes, it could have been an upheaval in your life. It could have been really painful and you went through a separation. But this is also a blessing in disguise for me because it can be an awakening. You know, so something fell apart in order for you to start over in your life. And it is clarifying the insecure card. This insecurity was something that was knocked down by this tower. It's like, no more. I'm not going to be insecure anymore. I'm going to empower myself. I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to stand my ground. I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever life has in store for me. This is you taking a stand, Sagittarius. It's amazing. And I'm really glad to see that. So let's add to this with this deck, Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle, focusing on past energies. So in the past, what seems to be coming through here is that you had some relationships that needed to go. It was not working. There could have been something toxic there or just unhealthy interactions with somebody. And you needed to throw it away. Get rid of it. So you had to experience something painful in order to grow from it. What else do we need to know about the past here for Sagittarius? Harmony, peace, balance, friendship. So by detaching and really releasing things that did not serve you whatsoever, you were able to really find peace in your life. You were able to restore harmony. And look at this next card. I love it. Boundaries. That's what the Queen of Swords is all about too. Setting up those clear boundaries. It's like, nope, you're not going to cross this line again, you know? So this is really you letting people know what it was that you were willing to put up with and what it was that you were not willing to put up with. You learned to say no. Maybe in the past when you were insecure, it was always yes, yes, yes to every person, everything that they wanted, everything that they needed you to do. But after a while, you weren't going to be putting up with that anymore. No more insecurities. This is you now. You've empowered yourself and you've learned to say no. You've learned to draw the line with certain people. And this card does say friendship, so that includes your friendships too. It does not always equate to just your romantic connections. Look at this card, distance. Look what it says, barriers, separation, and space. You created space. You created barriers and boundaries, letting people know that you're putting yourself first. You're number one. That's how you were able to find peace. That is how you're able to find peace. So let's clarify it. So I'm going to use the Pining Rose Tarot by Calico Moon. So let's clarify the Harmony card here. Still focusing on past energies in your life and in a particular connection. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. So good for you, especially divine feminines that did this, whoever represents the feminine energy. Look at this, 3 of Cups, friendship, celebration, social events. I love it. You detached from drama and you allowed the people that were good for you to be a part of your life. Happy times. That's how you were able to restore peace with that 3 of Cups. For some of you guys, some of the closest people that you have in your life could represent water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is a very positive energy. And for some of you, this could have made way for a new beginning and new love to come in. I love these cards. Look, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, and this is about working really hard to set up these boundaries. It might have not been easy for you to do that, especially if you were so used to telling everybody yes. If it was really difficult for you to turn someone down or to tell them no, but you've learned that. You don't have any issue doing that now. I love these cards. I'm telling you, now we've got the Nine of Pentacles, letting us know that you're self-sufficient, that you didn't mind being independent and solo. So even if you were single for a good minute, that was actually very healing for you, I feel. And what that contributed to, Sagittarius, is this. This is the next card. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Do you see that? Success. This success is, yes, in your love life and where the future can be for you if you're not there already. I feel it's still a work in progress, but when it comes to you being able to stand on your own 2 feet, certainly financially, this is stability right here. This is success. This is you. For example, if you were dependent on someone for money, okay, just an example, that's not you. This is not the Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody who can provide for themselves. And for some of you guys, maybe you consider yourself to be wealthy, financially secure, financially independent. And if that is the case, fantastic. But this is also giving you the perhaps glimpse into the future as to what can come in. Because you have empowered yourself, because you learned to say no, because you learned to put up those boundaries so that there are certain people that you know belong right here that need to stay out. Wow, that's pretty powerful stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at present energies here, Sagittarius, when it comes to your connection and how it is affecting your life, okay? So let's grab some messages from my Silhouettes deck here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Sagittarius for this bonus reading. What do we need to know presently? And even though I'm just focusing on a particular connection, I mean, it could bring up so many other things. As you can see, it brought up your money matters and being able to be financially secure. So, you know, just going to allow the cards to communicate what needs to. We have Portal. Your love is the doorway to my heart. That could be how you feel about someone or how they feel about you. We'll clarify it, of course. Let's grab a couple more cards for present energies. Look at this. We have a broken masculine. Oh my goodness. So somebody that you might have detached from, Divine Feminine, that perhaps was broken as a result of you detaching and saying no. And so now here they are feeling that your love is the doorway to their heart. But if you guys are at a distance because you created that barrier and they can't get through, so now they're broken. They're feeling it. And then we've got stepping stones here. So this card says, learn from your past mistakes to avoid life's pitfalls and thunderstorms. Until you do, tread lightly. The wrong step might land you in deep water. And I do feel for some of you, and take this only if it makes sense, that since we have this broken masculine right here, they just were either broken within their own life and therefore, and I've said this many times in my readings, hurt people hurt people. So they create these patterns where they end up hurting other people because they themselves haven't taken the time to heal and they're still hurt. So what do? They hurt other people. So this is that need. The progression of these cards makes a lot of sense for me. You have to learn from past mistakes. And one of those lessons has to do with people like this, where yes, you might have love for them. Yes, you care for them. But you also have to be mindful of where you've been with somebody like that. So, you know, we'll clarify it, of course, and see what's up with that. So I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. So let's clarify the portal card here. They broke themselves. They were hurt, and so maybe they ended up hurting you. For some of my cross watchers, you know, if the storyline is reversed, if a Sagittarian ended up hurting you, then of course take it for how it makes sense for you. So I was going to grab one card for the portal card, but two came out. So let's see what it says. 2 cups. Okay, so 5 of cups represents sadness, loss, grief, which is really picking up off of this broken masculine energy. Crying over spilt milk. That's this masculine right here. And my feminines, I really do feel that this is what you offered yourself, a new beginning, possibly even opening yourself up to new opportunities in love, new relationships, finding love again after having experienced a relationship where the tower came down and you felt broken as well, maybe because you were dealing with somebody who themselves were broken. This is also a card of self-love, which I absolutely am loving that message for you, for those that resonate with this, because you really took the time. You took the time to heal. You took the time to get rid of things, energies, past baggage that you might have been holding on to before, or that was dragging you down. And this is you being able to fill your own cup of love and empowering yourself. But whoever it was that you detached from, they felt it. They felt that abandonment because you were no longer a part of their life. And here they are, seeing that you represent that portal. Because maybe they still love you, but right now, especially if you're dealing with a masculine who's broken, they're feeling it. They're feeling that pain. So clarifying the broken masculine is the 6 of Pentacles. Look at that. The need to give and receive. This is a card of equality. Okay, so we've got water energy coming through here in this reading so far. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Earth. All right, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for some of you guys. There has to be equality here. Otherwise, it's lopsided. Equal give and take. Okay, this could also represent employment for some of you, and that's popping up in this reading. So money matters, employment, if that was an issue in the past, I feel it's improving, it's going to get better. And then stepping stones, clarifying that card is the Judgment card. Look at that. An awakening. Someone's waking up here. So I feel the feminine's already gone through an awakening in the past, and it's now this masculine's turn to wake the hell up. Because this is a transition. This is taking a look at the past, reevaluating it, and realizing what needs to change. So it could be that part of the transition that's happening with this Judgment card is this broken masculine is transitioning away from that type of vibe and behavior and waking up to the fact that if they want to be with the feminine, then they need to step it up and learn from what did not work before. Otherwise, if they didn't learn, they're going to fall into that deep water once again until they learn it. So I really feel here, Divine Feminine, some of you guys might even hear from this masculine, get an apology, and maybe they even want a second chance. They want to come back into your life. They want forgiveness, and that's your prerogative if you allow them back in. But remember, if they're coming towards you as someone who hasn't learned a damn thing, then you've empowered yourself, remember, and you can say no. If it's just not adding up for you, you can say no. So let's go ahead and grab some additional cards. I'm going to pull from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Sagittarius. What else do we need to know when it comes to this connection for this bonus reading? Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Sagittarius. What else do we need to know? that you're their everything. Okay, so this card says you are the one, my lover, my best friend, my peace, my safe place to land, my everything. I love you with every fiber of my being. You came into my life so unexpectedly. Life truly had a plan for us, and we are forever changed for the better. I'm getting a couple of interpretations for this, Sagittarius. So either this is the broken masculine realizing that the feminine really is their everything, but they realized it only after losing the feminine, or for some of my feminines who decided there's just too much damage here, there's just too much water under the bridge since you guys broke up, since you detached and let this person go. This could represent where you currently are at, because we're focusing on present energies here. You have found someone through self-love, through a new beginning, that does represent your everything. Look at this next card. Moving on. I feel that for some of you guys. You were able to find your true happiness, your true love, because you moved on. Because you rejuvenated these cards. I'm telling you, it's painting a particular storyline. So if this is your story, when you hear this reading, you're going to know it anyway. Okay, so this card reads, moving on. I've had so much to think about lately, where I've been, where I am, and where I want to be. I know the road I've traveled. It hasn't been easy, but it hasn't broken me. I never thought I'd be traveling this road without you. It was always you and I. If our paths are meant to cross again, we will. For now, I have to move on. You see? And that's also why this masculine, perhaps for some of you, continues to be broken, because we have a feminine here who has really taken control of the situation, decided to move on, because there just wasn't something there that was adding up for the feminine. And this right next to that, rejuvenation, rest. That's what I need. I haven't had the opportunity to put myself first in so long. I've always put you first, but you never appreciated it. Sorry guys, I think that's my dear husband vacuuming in the hallway. I'll try to talk loud. Okay, so rest, that's what I need. I haven't had the opportunity to put myself first in so long. I've always put you first, but you never appreciated it. It was exhausting trying to make someone happy that couldn't even find happiness within themselves. This is my time, restoration time, and when I'm ready, love will find me again. Do you see this? This is present energies for some of you, and I'm really feeling it very heavily for the divine feminine. You know? So, this is really loud. Let me go tell him. Hold on, guys. I'm going to have to be back. Oh, there he stopped. Maybe he read my mind. Sorry, that was really loud. My goodness. I think he forgets I'm in here sometimes. All right, so let's clarify it with the Twin Flame Journey Tarot deck. Let's clarify the Everything card. So yeah, I really feel for some of you guys resonating with this, you really did move on. You have a higher standard of what it is that you're willing and unwilling to accept in your life, certainly your love connections. You took the time to heal. You took the time to rest. You took the time to learn what did not work for you. Wow, amazing. All right, so let's clarify everything. The Everything card. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. Yep. We have a broken masculine that sees you as everything. And then we've got a couple cards coming through again. Let me move these guys over so I have a little bit more room. So for the Everything card, we've got the Nine of Wands, trials and tribulations. And then we've got the Page of Cups, which it really does make a lot of sense for me, because this is someone who was hurt. Okay, trials and tribulations. You've been through something that hurt you. But the thing is, you're still standing. You're very resilient, Sagittarius. And by doing that, you moved on perhaps to new love, somebody that was worthy of your heart, of your presence in their life. That could have been this Page of Cups. For some of you, maybe your person could be slightly younger than you. Or you could represent the younger counterpart here. A message of love is what the Page of Cups is all about. And What an amazing message of love right there, telling you you are the one. You're the best friend, my peace, my safe place to land, everything. You are everything to this person. But in order for you to find your everything, that person that represents that everything, you had to go through hell and back in order to get here. So you really had to take control of the situation here. I love these cards. I'm telling you, look at these cards. We've got the sun. By moving on, you found the sun. Illumination and growth and the purest happiness that you could have ever found. Oh my goodness. And then rejuvenation. Once you took time for yourself, here comes this Chariot. You know, it's like waiting for a ride that you've been waiting for forever after having gone through maybe like a shitty trip that you just did not even want to be on. And here comes this Chariot ready to help you to move forward and to really find such happiness. This represents the fact that you overcame so many struggles and challenges. And now here you are next to the sun, happy, successful, joyful, finding love, happiness. And if you haven't found it yet, you will. Because if this is where you're at, if you just, for example, if you just recently detached and you've taken control of your life and you're moving on, if you're in the beginning stages of this journey and you have yet to find this person that could be your everything, you have yet to be able to welcome in this energy of the sun, you have yet to welcome in this Chariot, these are things that are presently a part of the vibe for you. You will attract these things. Looks amazing, guys. It really does. By empowering yourself, that is where you will come into union with someone who is worthy of you. And I can't help but feel this for my divine feminines. You know, if you're masculine watching and if this resonates, of course this can apply to you as well. But I'm just really feeling it quite heavily for my divine feminines that there was someone that you needed to let go of because it was not a good, healthy relationship. And by, as I feel, empowered yourself, that is what really got you into a really good position in your life to be able to attract so much amazing abundance and just new opportunities in love, money matters, career, whatever. Okay, so let's take a look at some future energies here. So I'm going to pull from On the Horizon Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So it's very important to learn from the past and what really did not work for you. So as I've mentioned, if you're on the beginning stages of that journey, there are perhaps those of you that have yet to do that. Maybe you're afraid to do that, but look at what is coming in for you presently, you know, so tap into those energies and empower yourself because you deserve so, so much. And if you're not getting that, especially with somebody that you have been in a relationship with, you'll know. If you relate to what has presented itself here already, you'll know what it is that you need to do. All right, future energies, Sagittarius, for this connection and how it is affecting your life. So on the horizon. On the horizon. Time, yeah. For some of you, it takes time to heal from something that was broken and damaged, okay? So, you know, just be patient with yourself. We have peachy keen, satisfaction. Look at this. Burn the bridge. Okay, you either burn a bridge or it's worth mending. Okay, so you really have to take a look at where you are with this connection. Do you feel that it's salvageable? Do you feel that this person has worked on themselves and their issues enough that this bridge can actually mend itself, allowing them to come back towards you or you to them? Somebody could also really love peaches here. So let's clarify it. So since that's On the Horizon Oracle, let's use On the Horizon Tarot, okay, which is the matching deck for that set. Also by Jennifer, Aquarius Tarot. So let's clarify the time card. No pun intended. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. So let's clarify the first card there, time. It really will take time. So if you're still feeling really hurt, just have some patience. Okay, 8 of Coins, focused, dedication. So 8 of Pentacles is about keeping your eye on the prize, so to speak. We are focusing on future energies. So even though things haven't gone well in the past, I feel because you've empowered yourself that you now have really higher standards than what you had before. And good for you, because that's you putting yourself first. That is you putting yourself first. Clarifying the Peachy Keen Satisfaction card. Angels and spirit guides, please. 2 of Coins. Juggling, choices, okay? We all have choices. We all have our own free will. And so learning from the past, really, Sagittarius, you know what choice works for you and what does not. Because you need to get to a point where you really are satisfied with the choices that you make. Okay? This makes such sense, guys. Look at this. This is the next card, 10 of Swords. Rock bottom. A painful ending. A tower moment, right? That's why it's clarifying this card, burn the bridge or worth mending. So we already know, based off of what's presented itself in this reading, the journey that you have been on. Right from the very beginning, you know, getting rid of trash that no longer needed to be a part of your life. That's what that 10 of Swords was. It hurt you. It broke your heart. It broke your heart, but it did not break you, because you were able to find power within yourself to be able to get past that. And if you're still in the thick of that journey, just know that you can overcome it. So it's up to you. It is your call. The ball is in your court. Is this a bridge that's forever burned and it's done? Or is it truly worth mending? You had an ending with this person for a reason. So you need to assess how it presents itself to you in the future. If they reach out, text you, call you, reach out on social media, drop by your house, whatever, however it presents itself, trying to sweet talk you into a second chance or a reconciliation, you need to trust your gut. Otherwise, you need to stick to your guns. If it's a no, then it's a no. And they're going to have to honor that. If you really see that they've done work on themselves, and they have as well dealt with their past issues or inner demons, if they've done the work on themselves, and you see that effort, then it is, of course, up to you if you want to mend that bridge. Totally up to you. Okay? So let's go ahead and clarify, or actually grab some additional cards. I'm going to use my Heart Songs of the 90s to tap into some songs here for this reading for the future energies, Sag. So let's grab maybe 2 to 3 songs here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius, future energies. But yeah, you definitely have set some higher standards for yourself. So I feel for those of you who just want to keep this distance from somebody that you had a painful ending with. I mean, that's okay too. That's your prerogative. No matter what, life moving forward looks really good. A triumphant outcome. You've got the sun blessing you presently. Love Will Never Do Without You by Janet Jackson. Our friends think we're opposites, falling in and out of love. They've all said we'd never last. Still, we managed to stay together. There is no easy explanation for it, but whenever there's a problem, we always work it out somehow. Other guys have tried before to replace you as my lover. Never did I have a doubt. Boy, it's you I can't do without. So, Divine Feminine, if you relate to these lyrics, even though you might have had a very painful ending with this person, if there's still a part of you that wants to work it out with your masculine, that of course is your prerogative. And then we have this song coming through. I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, and I swear like the shadow that's by your side. I see the questions in your eyes. I know what's weighing on your mind. You can be sure I know my heart, 'cause I'll stand beside you through the years. You'll only cry those happy tears, and though I make mistakes, I'll never break your heart. Boy, that is such a song coming through in this reading, right? Because you have experienced heartbreak. So you got to make sure that all of these promises that are coming through from this person, that they're legit, that they're not just trying to sweet talk you into a second chance and a reconciliation. You know, remember from the cards that came through before, let me just pull it up really quickly. The stepping stones, okay? It says learn from your past mistakes to avoid life's pitfalls and thunderstorms. Until you do, tread lightly, the wrong step will land you in deep water. So just be mindful of that, because you don't want to go back to situations that are unhealthy and toxic. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. And if you're not familiar with this deck, this is a deck that I created especially for newbies, for advanced beginners who'd like to learn how to read tarot. It's got upright and reversed meanings for the majority of the cards, just like this one. Okay, so there's no second guessing what the meanings are. And the twist here is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards. Okay, so there's a lot of decks that I've used here today, so all of the links will be down below based off of the creator. All right, Sag, what else do we know here? So let's clarify that very first song, Love Will Never Do Without You. High Priestess. Okay, so again, guys, especially my Divine Feminines, you gotta trust your gut. Trust that inner voice. You can't go wrong as long as you trust your intuition and follow your heart. So if there really is a masculine here that, you know, you're willing to give them another chance, despite the painful history, painful breakups that you guys might have had, it's really important to just learn from what didn't work in the past. You don't want to create repetitive patterns here. So let's clarify, I swear. I kind of feel that this is more feminine energy right here, and this song representing the masculine. I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, you know, just telling you anything and everything so that they can have another chance. And not to say that some masculines are being legit and honest and open, because there will be some who truly have learned their lessons. But I'm just getting for some of you that you have to have your guard up. We have the pink rose coming through here. Okay, so this does represent feminine energy, that pink rose. And I really feel this masculine has so much love and so much admiration for you. And I'm also getting that they have a new appreciation for you because you stood your ground, because you didn't put up with their bullshit, you know? Look at this next card coming up. We've got the Six of Swords, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. I love it. So this really is a relationship. And remember, this is focusing on future energies where you will transition out of whatever challenged the both of you, the connection. for the majority. This is about releasing baggage that no longer was working. Something needed to give. Something really needed to go. And that is why from the very beginning of this reading, if I can find it, we had the trash message. Throwing away, getting rid of, tossing it out. Because there was something that was not working in this partnership. It was time to let it go. And that's what this Six of Swords represents. Leaving it behind. Healing. And that's going to take you here to this Ace of Pentacles, which is manifestation. Again, money matters for some of you. For some reason, it's coming through here in this reading. So if you've struggled financially, if that was an issue maybe in the partnership, things will also be looking up in that area. But there's a new beginning here, Sagittarius, letting you know that there really is a solid offer of commitment, of stability in this partnership. For some of you, that offer could even be marriage. This is what the future represents. Maybe you guys had to experience something so incredibly painful and difficult in order for you to get here. But I'm also getting that by the time you get here, you will appreciate the journey. You will appreciate the fact that this made you stronger, that you've learned so much, gained so much wisdom. You've learned to say no, or are in the process of learning to say no. And you've empowered yourself, and the universe is blessing you with the energy of the sun and a new beginning and a solid offer of commitment. Amazing. Okay, so that is what is represented with future energies right there. So let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here. I'm going to pull from my Heavenly Hearts Oracle deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Sagittarius. All right. What is in their heart space for you? What is it that they would want to say to you? Sagittarius. You're the only Valentine I want. Maybe Valentine's Day could also play a significant role for some of you. My heart is incapable of ever loving anyone else but you. Bottom of the deck, the stars will align to help us find our way back into each other's arms. These are some beautiful messages coming through from whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading. It hasn't been an easy journey by any means whatsoever. I feel it's actually been really difficult for some of you. But this is a situation, as more time unfolds, that can heal, that can grow. Certainly, in the least, having learned from this experience. Because, of course, there's just no guarantee for reunions and reconciliations here. There are possibilities, yes. But at the end of the day, Sagittarius, it's your call. Whether, again, if you want to be able to bridge that gap or to burn it. Is it something that can be fixed? Is it something that can be rectified and be given another chance? That is your call. That is your prerogative. Okay, so wrapping it up here, guys, I wanted to grab some charms here from Chris of All Things Intuitive. I don't know what all the meanings are, so maybe we can figure it out together. And I know that they're really small, so I'll hold them up to the camera so you guys can see. So let's see here. Let's grab a few more. Okay. The one thing that's grabbing my attention already are the scissors. Why is that significant? Because you had to cut someone out of your life. You had to sever ties because something wasn't working. We have miracle, okay? So maybe some of you have prayed for a miracle, and not just necessarily in regard to this storyline, whatever has come through in this reading. Miracles in every aspect of your life. Maybe it's on its way to you. We have an elephant, okay? I have an aunt who loves elephants. She actually collects them. And she always tells me when, you know, the trunk is going upward that it's actually good luck. You know, maybe this elephant means something else to some of you guys. Interpret it for how it makes sense, of course. But if it does mean good luck, that's actually really good for some of you. We do have a bicycle that might be indicative of travel for some of you guys. And a flower. Okay, so some of you guys might actually be gifted flowers from your person. And this is a clover. So more symbols of good luck that are coming through here. This to me can be indicative of a celebratory toast and maybe happy occasions, birthday parties, anniversary celebrations. This for me is another significant one because it's a broom, you know, being able to just sweep things away that no longer serve a purpose. You can't be sweeping things under the rug, you gotta face them. And then last one, what is this? Oh, this one says friends forever. I think this was from another friend of mine. And the back says, thanks for making me laugh and letting me cry. You truly mean the world to me. So there's someone here letting you know this, okay, that they're very grateful for you. All right, guys, so that's what's coming through here today, guys. I do hope whatever part of this makes sense for you, that it really helps offer you the guidance in regard to this person, the connection, and any other message that resonated here for you today. All right, guys, so that's it for now. Congratulations for coming in third as the most viewed video for the first half of the month. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.